If, like me, you decide to follow the main questline of Fallout New Vegas, you will come across a town known as Nipton. Upon realizing that there is a fire in town, we investigate, heading into the general store. We see a man seated known as Boxcar. Let us go and see what he has to say.
Are you fucking kidding me? First I get my leg smashed, and then in walks the Powder Ganger's Grim fucking Reaper. What the fuck have you got against us, bitch? Jesus fucking Christ. If you want me dead, just give me 15 medics and I'll fucking OD for you, okay? Fuck! The Legion
What happened to this town?
What the fuck's it look like?
What happened to the mayor?
Him? When
Why
I
are
don't
you
know.
still here?
I just love it here. What the fuck do you think, asshole? Prize for second place was I got to live, but they beat my fucking legs with hammers. I'm fucking crippled, get it?
I can spare some medics.
And you're a fucking dream come true, ain't you? How much you gonna give me?
How about 5 doses?
5 doses? Nice. A fella could put himself out of his misery with 5 doses. Bye.
See you later. We exit the general store and head towards Wolfhorn Lane Ranch to intercept the Legion raiding party. A video on Wolfhorn Ranch will be out shortly. Waiting for 8 hours, we decide that it is better to wait for 8 hours. Upon the initial wait time being done, we head towards the road. I'm going to passionately call it Division Road. Crossing Division Road, we enter a small bit of space before we hit I-95. Not the real name of the highway. We hear gunfire to the west. Heading over to investigate to see what has happened. It sounds like an assault rifle round. Possibly 5.56. We see an NCR trooper engaging several Legion members. Deciding to help out the NCR trooper, we pull out our mysterious magnum and put one round into a recruit legionary. He folds like a flower. Another approaches with a machete. We shoot his compatriot with a revolver, putting 2 rounds in him and dropping him like a lead weight, before engaging the other recruit legionary with a machete. Missing a headshot and bats, we take a pot shot at him and put him down. We were unable to save all of the NCR troopers. Looting the legionary corpses, we find some dynamite, some 357 Magnum ammo and a 357 Magnum, some purified water, and this one appears to be carrying a service rifle, possibly a former NCR trooper turned legionnaire. Or maybe he just looted it off of an NCR trooper he had killed. Pulling out our medicine stick, we approach the Legionnaire camp. Seeing the tents, we decide discretion is the better part of valor, and crouch down. Looking through my gear, I eventually stumble across a couple of stealth boys I had picked up earlier on in the game, taking one to ensure maximum stealth ability. I head up towards a higher vantage point, so that way I have a better shot. Equipping our 50 caliber machine gun, or our 50 caliber sniper rifle, we look through the scope to spot 2 legionnaires guarding a couple of the Powder Ganger slaves. Thinking the target reticle is over the enemy, I fire a shot and miss. Realigning, I put it over the center of his stomach and fire a shot. Caesar's Legion now being mad, as shouldn't be. I fire a shot and miss. Entering into Vats, I take another shot at him to Canis and put him down. Now being hated by Caesar's Legion for killing 2 of their legionnaires. I head down to check out what goodies I may be able to loot from Caesar's Legion. I find some 10mm ammo, anti-venom, and some healing powder on the Decanus. And on the Recruit Legionnaire, I find some 357 Magnum ammo and some healing powder. Attempting to free the powder gangers, it would appear that I have not yet cleared all of the enemies
There you are.
in the camp. Finding another Recruit Legionnaire, I put 2 rounds of 44 Magnum ammo right into his center mass, now being vilified by Caesar's Legion. I loot his corpse and find some purified water. Heading to a ledge, not being spotted, I find a veteran Legionnaire. Aiming with iron sights, I fire 2 shots, missing both times. Entering into vats, I fire 2 more shots, and kill the veteran Legionnaire. Upon looting his corpse, I find some 20 gauge ammo, a fragmentation grenade, some healing powder, and 2 purified water. Now having 200 of my 200 weight capacity filled, I decide to take 3 purified water, so as to reduce the amount. I then head up to untie both of the powder ganger's slaves, getting a healthy dose of karma and powder ganger fame, and completing the quest, booted. I head back toward Nipton, bent on destroying the Legion's presence within this town. My stealth boy having worn off, I crouch down, my caution meter obviously warning me that I am, of course, still visible. Pulling out my 50 caliber sniper rifle, thinking I have a perfect shot, I check for Volpace and Colta. Not seeing him, I fire a shot using my crosshairs, and miss. 1 Legionnaire comes rushing at me before the other 3 eventually join him. The one who rushed at me promptly got shot. The Legion Mongrel takes the next round. Yet another Legionnaire dropped with 1 round. Having been stung by a bark scorpion that stuck up on me, I realized now that this might be a difficult fight while suffering from the side effects of poison. Confirming that I am, of course, poisoned, I decide to take a dose of anti-venom that I had picked up earlier. Realizing they are too close for my sniper rifle to be of use, I pull out my 44 Magnum, putting 1 round in a Recruit Legionnaire's head, and drops to the ground. The other Recruit Legionnaire abruptly takes another bullet to the head, his head falling off in the process. Looting their corpses, I find some 357 Magnum ammo, a couple bottle caps, and some purified water. Heading forward to attempt to lure out Volpace and Colta, he comes out to meet me. Entering into vats, I attempt to take 3 shots at his head, all 3 having missed. I back away and attempt to gather some distance. It would appear Volpace and Colta is using a Ripper. Now being far enough back, I can now engage in vats once again, and I take a pot shot at his stomach, dropping him. The 44 Magnum ripping him clean in 2 as he flies backwards and does a backflip. Apparently, in death he is very talented. Now being over-encumbered, I decide to take the 3 doses of healing powder I have, drink all 8 of my Nuka-Colas, and drink 5 of my purified waters. And take a dose of Radaway, just for safety. I enter into the Nipton General Store and approach Boxcar once again.
What is it this time?
Let's talk about something else.
You know what I'd be real excited about? If you'd showed up and saved me before they smashed my legs. Now, why don't you fuck off and let me sleep, hero? That'll be real exciting too.
Time for me to go. Realizing he's crippled and chair-bound, I decide to snoop around in the general store a little bit. Finding an easy locked door behind him, I decide to give it a try. Getting it just right, I head up the stairwell into the kitchen. I found a living area and an open safe with 24 bottle caps and some Sunset sarsaparilla. Not being a fan of Sunset sarsaparilla, preferring Nuka-Cola, I decide not to loot them. Opening the last door left, I find a bathtub full of water. It appears someone was in the middle of a bath when the Legion invaded Nipton. Seriously considering killing Boxcar, I decide not to. And that is the full story of Nipton. Well, not the full story, as some of it had to be cut. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want to support me in a more personal way, the Patreon link is always down in the description. Thank you, and have a good day.